Hey, what's going on everybody? Today I wanted to do a video talking about DI recording with the Apollo Twin X Duo. So I'm actually working on a song right now and two of the instruments in here are recorded using DI recording. So basically what that is plugging in to your interface and playing that way instead of actually plugging into an amp and recording with a microphone. So I recorded this way using a bass guitar that I actually purchased recently and also an electric guitar. I figured I'd make a video talking about this for the people that are just getting into recording their instruments DI. Okay, so I have the Apollo Twin X Duo and I've been using this for a couple years and honestly I love this thing. I have nothing bad to say about it. I really like console and how that works with this. So right here is where you would be plugging in your instrument with a 1/4-inch jack. I have my 1/4-inch jack right here, so we're going to go ahead and plug that in. Okay, so I don't know how well you guys can see, and I apologize for the audio not being the greatest, but doing videos like this, I kind of have to not use my microphone and use the built-in. So you have your 1/4-inch jack. We already plugged in to the interface, and we're going to go ahead and plug this in to the instrument. If you do actually have monitors, you can just put on your monitors, and this is what I think is really cool about the DI recording. It doesn't need to just be in your headphones. You can actually listen back through the monitor and you're not really going to get any feedback as compared to like a microphone. Obviously you're not going to have those on. So I just loaded up this project here and I've been working on this, and I actually already recorded this stuff in. So we're going to go ahead into console, and you can see that this actually switched over automatically for us to high Z. So high Z is basically whenever you plug something in that's an instrument, whether it be, you know, a guitar, bass guitar, ukulele, whatever it is, it's going to automatically switch to the high Z input, and it's taking the signal of whatever instrument that you have plugged in. From here you're just going to adjust your input to where it makes sense. We're going to turn this off so I can hear the bass. So you're just going to sort of monitor and see where you need to be at level wise, which I tend to usually go for around -12 or -18, somewhere in that range. And the cool thing with this too, this isn't going to affect your input. This is really just for listening purposes. If it's too quiet in your headphones, you can actually bring this up so that it's a little bit louder. But it's very simple. From there, whether or not you have actual preamps and stuff like that, you can choose to add in a preamp. I don't have enough space right now. I've actually used quite a bit currently, but we're going to get rid of this and we'll just record it in just as it is. Just real quick too, you have the option to roll off some of the low end. Obviously I'm not going to do that. I'm using a bass guitar. And you have a lot of different options, but I actually went over console and the Twin X on a whole separate video, which I will put as a card right here and at the end of the video, and probably in the description too. So you have 3 places where you can find it. Okay, so now that we're at a comfortable level, we're going to go ahead to this plus button and we're going to add this as an audio strip. Make sure it's selected to input 1. And we're going to go ahead and record this in. This is a song that I've been working on. It's in the later stages, but I think it's kind of a cool vibe, and I really like the bass guitar in it. I want to feel your love right next to me. I miss the way you always used to hold. But you let me go, and it hurts to say that someone else is bound to take my. Okay, so now let's solo out the bass. So from this point you can basically just add whatever post-processing you want, and you can also just level it to where it actually fits in the mix. I think this sounds really good. I don't really care that it's DI. A lot of people will argue against that and say it needs to be recorded with an amp and a microphone, but I don't think so in my opinion. So I'm going to keep this video relatively short. I hope you guys got something out of it. If you did, subscribe to the channel. It helps out a lot. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.